What's going on, guys? This is a video about Shop Season 8, What to Expect, and what do you want from me? So, um, so a couple of days ago, I made a video about where the shot in with everybody, where the shot in with everybody, going out of Chicago. We had Tracy going out, we had, what's his name, Pedro, and yeah, I think that was the MIE shirt. So I looked up, so I searched up because I was on Google and stuff. So I was searching up the Shy season 9, and Google stated there would not be a season 9. I guess not to announce it, but I don't see this show going any further than season 8. But here's what I'm gonna talk about. When season 8 ends, once they do new season 8, and with the Shy get a season. Me personally, I don't think so. But only time will tell. Cause Showtime and Paramount Plus renewed Showtime Paramount Plus renewed the shot for season 8. It was mentioned rather for it season 7. And what I'm gathering, season 8, they do a season every year, so season 8 might not come to January 2026 or late 2026. Which is completely fine with me because I got school anyway, so there's that. Um, so what do I think about side chats? First of all, where do I start first? Keep Keisha and Emmett. So their relationship is moving, it's nice. It was kind of like thrown down through like season 6, and that was taking over be that situation, but she's gone from it. The whole thing with Ridge, Jake, and Victor, I'm glad they finally came to these senses and kicked Ridge to the curb. Because, truth be told, um, uh, Victor and Jay are better without Ridge in some situations. And somebody on Twitter said that they hope Victor and Jay take Ridge out, and somebody else said Jay too scared, which is true. He is scared. Jake to me is like a playroom. He can add more, but he's scared. I think he been it. And you know, this Jake is finished taking Jimmy away from Kevin. It's really good for him. But I kind of like his character. I like his character, brother. Like, real spirit as well. The car, operating, based on the three keys. I like the three keys because they kind of fun some situations. What else? See, you have Jada's. I probably, Jada, they have to take Jada like that. At least they let Jada get a chance to see her grandchild. Um, but, at least to let Jada get a chance to see her grandchild. Um, unless some What I'm trying to say is at least they let Jada see her grandchild except for the first, and that was Alicia. Y'all know how I feel about Alicia. I feel like she should at least got to see her grandchild before she got taken out like that. Plus, plus I think she was on the way, but Ross going end up shooting her before she could get anything down. Plus, she had a gun. I don't know why she needed to shoot first. But the Shy season 7 ended very stupid for me. I was mad. First of all, you got Tiffany in the hospital. Um, Um, Rashawn calls Victor instead of calling the freaking ambulance. Um, so he gets to Alicia house and Sean asks Victor to move the body, and Victor was like, "We don't move." So them being there to go ahead and move the body. They got blood on the hands, and the police team said how surrounded, and that's how they end and get arrested. Arrested. Who gonna bail him? Um, Somebody said that well, I said too that Tiffany got money. She Tiffany has money. Yeah, Tiffany has money, and I think if Alicia had to sign something, I guess she knew she was going to be killed, so she had to sign something, some papers say if something happens or she gets out. Like either she gonna build them out Joe Jenkins. Somebody else really said that the way they did discussion of family works, I won't be surprised if Ridge does. Speaking of Ridge, um, the whole situation with him, he got arrested at robbing her house. They took him to Tucson and arrested him and have a smile on her face, only for him to get out seconds later. I said, excuse me. So y'all just, so y'all just gonna like for him to just get out 30 seconds later. He could have stayed in jail on like here. And the whole situation with Nook, it's clear that Nook would do anything to save himself. You know, he lied on Zay, trying to care about for you. I ain't like him right. I don't really should have got her killed too. Alicia and couldn't the wrong person that killed her son. And that's sad that somebody gonna have it before they can even, figure out who killed their child. And now to Tiffany's baby doesn't have a family or a father figure. Um, what else? What else am I talking about? This show. First of all, I should have known that this finale was going to get like messed up because it was only 40 something minutes. And it could have been an hour, but it's 40 something minutes. I'm thankful for that. About 40 something minutes. Um, and let's see. Tracy leaving Chicago. Okay, bye bye. I don't care about her story on anyway. She really served her purpose, regardless. Um, who else? Thank you. It's saying Jada's going. What would Darnell do? Saying Jada's going. Maybe he'll stay single. Maybe he won't. What does that leave? Feature her baby. Um, Damien and I don't know that either. I guess we find more. I guess we find out more about that in season 8. Here again, I don't know when season 8's coming. My guess is coming late 2026 or in January, which 2026. Um, what else I want to touch on? This whole situation, yeah, first of all, how bad this how bad right through the season finale. It, what's her name? This how bad the season finale. First of all, excuse me, why did Tiffany have to already back get a picture of when I called, she had on her she would have on her screen. It would make more sense she would have on her screen saver as opposed to having as opposed to her as opposed to her water break and having her phone all the way to the house just to get a picture when she can have a picture of her phone. Next thing about that situation, um, they was in the elevator, Victor Tiffany was in the elevator, and the elevator broke down. Okay. Um, you, instead of asking for help at the front desk, you walk right past it, so it's tiny my fault. But Victor ended up having to liquidate it. Now, will Tiffany find out um that that Alicia is dead, most likely Alicia will be on the news house for the house was surrounded, so most likely news. Other question, what will Victor do when he finds out that Reg just want to rob Alicia? I don't know, and to be honest with that whole situation, if whatever happens to Reg happens to Reg, I do not care whatsoever. If I really took this camera away, they already got on my nerves for the first two seasons. And I guess the only reason he popped up was to be the bad guy and get the mob back. And here's what I do not like. You are bringing bad habits in Jake's life, and I'm glad Jake went outside and worked for him, and he continue to do good with himself, like design shirts or whatever he just does. And someone said Jake my someone said that Jake reminded him of Kane. I guess the boss. But anyway, I'm glad that Jake continued to do better for himself and not getting real shoes. And I guess Victor and Jake are done with Ridge, so supposedly. We see how that goes. But I get the whole situation that you can't just throw family to the curve. And my whole thing is if it comes to that point, you gotta do what you have to do. You're just gonna feel bad at the end, but we have to make sure you're doing better for yourself before you can so you can put yourself in a situation that you probably trying to get out of. And with those situation the what's the name? Damian betting money. First of all, I already said I already said in my YouTube I already said on my YouTube thing that it was not his fault that he got. First of all, now I'm kidding, but it's kind of his fault that he got beat up. He should not be betting money. I thought he learned that lesson the first time, but it turns out he did. So he shouldn't be betting money, and just beat him up and can Jake Emmett Emmett going on to Jake's apartment, beating up Ridge and Ridging up shit, And you could blame both sides of that. It's Damien's fault and it's Ridge's fault because Damien shouldn't be betting money. If you want to bet money on none of this would happen in the first place. So there's that. And I'm gonna go ahead and post this video up and I'll see y'all in the next video about you.